Are you guys ready?
Ready.
All right, let's go. Cheers.
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 It was alright.
A little rougher than last week.
Nah, I think this one's a little bit better.
Really?
I'm not just saying that because it came from Mexico.
I feel like I agree with you. It was a little rougher than last week. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, a little bit.
Not like it was any less like chilled or anything like that.
Okay. Today we had Herradura Ultra Tequila Añejo. Straight from the motherland, Mexico. Shout out my coworker for hooking me up. She got this for us, and I told her I would try it. She gave it to me the Monday following our first episode. So it's been, 2 weeks?
Really?
Yeah.
She knew we were going to use it for this?
No, she had no clue.
Nice.
So she kept asking, have you tried it? Have you tried it? Have you tried it? I'm like, nah, bro, I haven't tried it yet. But, I think I would grade the fucking Patron
A little bit higher?
above this one, yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Off of a shot.
Yeah, I mean, depending on what you want, like, definitely Patron, maybe a little smoother. But the Cristalino, I would say it's in terms of the flavor, it's not as potent, so you kind of, you don't get an aftertaste. So if your problem is an aftertaste, I mean, Cristalino is pretty good.
Okay.
You see what I mean when I tell you that he knows everything? It's like
he knows it all, dude. He can break it down for us.
He literally tasted that and he said, this legit Lupita made this shit. Because it's like, it came from Mexico, so he knows who the fuck made it.
Well, I mean, that's why he's going to help us out a lot in this journey, dude. Like, as far as tasting, as far as tasting, his little taste buds are top tier, bro.
That's why Sam's here.
But, we'll see how it tastes on the mixed drink, so cheers, guys.
All right. I provided the cup, so they got that Power Rangers thing.
Go Power Rangers. But yeah, welcome back to Tequila Fridays. You guys know every Friday we're gonna be dropping an episode, which means every Friday we're gonna be getting together.
Yep.
Doing this little podcast thing.
So far 2 for 2, so we're on a good pace.
That's right. And I ain't gonna lie, I started without you guys this time. Last week it was Sam. This week it's me. About eight deep in.
Yeah.
So bear with me, cause
we said at 8
on for a ride.
We said at 8 and it's already 9.
It's 9:45 and we're just starting this shit. Fuck.
And we still have to kill the bottle, so it's gonna be a good one.
So bitch, I might be sleeping on that couch.
Yeah.
Brian said, hey, I'm gonna be a little late because I got a little going away party.
Yeah. You know what? Actually, it was cool. It was cool. I my coworker, I like her. She was cool. She was dope. So I was glad to see her going off on something a little better. So
Hey, the balls on that lady too, man. She didn't say, hey, the minute the door opened, she said, I'm out.
She said, peace out.
No 2 week notice?
Nah, she did give her 2 week notice. She did.
Hey, but a lot of people nowadays don't be doing that now. It's like one of those things
They
where
don't. It was just like employee appreciation type of deal where like I don't feel like mostly for outwill people where it's like I don't feel like I should give you a 2 week notice if you can just fire me on the spot. I've seen a lot of that shit happen recently, so it's like I get it, but I mean depending on the situation, I feel like 2 week notice is kind of always
it's a
safer way to go.
It's an industry standard in order to not burn any bridges or anything.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean,
exactly.
Especially if the job you were at before wasn't bad.
Yeah.
It's one of those things where, like, if the job that you were at before is, hey, you know what, I got this lined up. And if you're cool with the people and they're like, hey, you know what, like, I'm going to give you 2 weeks. And they're cool about it, then it's one of those things where, like, if it doesn't work out over there, you can always hit it back up and they'll probably, like, be like, yeah, come back. You're a hard worker and this and that.
Yeah. The Same thing what Sam said. Like, you don't want to burn the bridges in case for some reason it doesn't work out or for whatever case you need to come back, then you still got something.
The door stays open.
Yeah, exactly.
Funny story.
But fuck that shit. Fuck that place. Peace out, son.
Funny story. I did not know when we were at the park that we were at-will employees. Till I started seeing people start getting fired on the spot.
Really?
Yeah, I swear to God.
Most places start you off as at-will employees.
I didn't know that. I thought, like, I was like, because until I started seeing people were getting fired for, you know what, that we can't disclose maybe, I was just like, oh shit. Like, I was like, until Natalie told me, I was like, yeah, you're on that will. I was like, they feel like getting rid of you the next day. They're like, gone.
You're gone. Yeah, dude.
Yeah, but I mean, there's certain legalities in California.
Yeah, there's still certain legalities that you got.
I mean, it's better like Texas, Arizona, like that's a little rougher. Like
that shit's just fucking guillotined, bro. Boom, get the fuck out of here.
Oh, did I?
Yeah, so you got some rights in California and certain states.
I mean, you could sue for wrongful termination.
Mm-hmm.
There's stuff you could do.
Yeah. You have some ways of
going about.
Yeah.
That's cool. I mean, just because I've been in the environment I've been working at, now it's kind of one of those things where like you can quit one contractor,
go to the next
one.
Yeah.
So like for the most part, I've been cool with all the previous contractors that I've been with.
Yeah.
So it's one of those things where it's like I always tell Natalie, I was like, if I want to, I can just go back over here. It's like it's nothing.
Yeah, you didn't close that door. You didn't know
career-wise. That's how you have to kind of do it.
Yeah.
It's just
also, you never know when you run into the one employer that wants to actually check your background, and they're gonna call that place and, hey, what's up with this guy? You know?
Give him Brian's number.
Or you move companies, and the boss that you had at that previous company moves too, and now he's your boss again.
You don't want to do that shit.
Burn any bridges.
Yeah, that's just crazy because I was like. When I started applying for jobs, you know how I asked for the job history?
Mm-hmm.
And I was at Toys R Us for like a cool minute.
Yeah.
So I was
like... I didn't know that about you.
Because right when I turned 18, I went to go apply at Toys R Us. I think I was out there for like 6 years.
Damn.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was just like one of those part-time gigs while I was going to ELAC. It was just like, it worked with my schedule. Until like I really busted my ass off like the last 2 years. And I really wanted to get like the warehouse supervisor position because I was already pretty much doing the work. And then
just wanted the title and the pay.
Yeah, exactly. And then and then for the fact that I was like, I mean, back then maybe it was like $14, but man, I mean back then
that was good money.
Yeah,
that was good money back then. So I had
dating ourselves again.
So it was one of those things where I was just like. I stayed with that company for so long, and then like I said, like when you apply for places, it's like, do I add that on or do I not add that on? Could I just kind of bullshit? Because even then, when they ask you for like the contact of the people, I was like, well, they went out of business. Like,
you can't even reach them.
It's like one of those things where I could just literally say bullshit and say, oh, I was a manager there.
Yeah.
I was like, who would know?
There's no HR department anymore to prove it or not prove it or anything like that.
Yeah, you can't verify shit.
So it's one of those things where you can kind of bullshit your way of like saying like, yeah, I have manager experience. I ran a fucking store. I was an assistant manager or some shit.
I ran the warehouse.
Yeah, because I was like at that point where I was just like, I could pretty much just say that, just to make it look good on my resume. Not that I won't, you know, but
not that you're giving advice to people or anything like that.
Everybody, all of a sudden, everybody applied to Toys R Us?
Allegedly.
They're going to be like, oh, I was a professor at ITT Tech for 10 years.
Top bullshit. So, after cutting up the first episode, I saw that the bottle's really going to break down into 3 segments.
Okay.
So it's really, we refilled twice. So we got 3 segments essentially. So we can start brainstorming on shit, how we want to handle that. I think the first one's always just going to be like a check-in, how we doing. It's been a week, you know. But the last one, Sam, on the first episode, you can see the moment the tequila hits.
Oh, really?
Yeah. You can see it. So you're quiet for the most part. And then you get real aggressive. And I'm like, that's Tequila Sam.
That's Tequila Sam.
That's Tequila Sam. So I was like, okay. Excuse me. The last cup, which is going to be after we're done with the bottle, we're going to go with Tequila Talks.
Okay.
So you're just going to get shit off your chest. Whatever dumbass shit, whatever Tequila starts talking,
yeah,
I feel like that should be the last segment.
When the tequila starts talking?
When the tequila starts
That's a
talking,
good
that'll
idea.
be our last segment.
Hey, little by little, we're just adding on a little more things to this. We really
That's
think
right.
about it.
That's right.
Hey man, once we get there, man, I got a lot of stuff to get off my chest. Cause damn, I had a shitty ass 2 weeks.
You did have a shitty ass 2 weeks, bro.
It was
You can decide when you want to bring that out. We're gonna leave that up to you.
You ready or
Nah,
you need a
not
little
yet,
more?
not yet,
You
not
need a
yet.
little more?
nah, yeah, a little bit more. Probably like halfway through this, I'm gonna just fucking throw it out there.
You're just gonna stop us. You know what?
It's like,
And another thing.
fuck around, flip the table over real quick. And this shit's over. Good. I mean,
Like I said, I started before, so I'm pretty much getting there.
I know what Brian's about to vent about.
What am I gonna vent about?
Oh, I mean, we had a rough couple of weeks. Or a rough Sunday.
It was a very rough Sunday.
Where
Where were you going? Where were you going?
What do you mean?
Was that what you thought I was gonna vent about?
Yeah, of course.
Oh, okay. I was just making sure. I don't know.
I mean, I saw your IG post. I mean, even I felt like that. And I'm not even a Philly fan.
Cry, Eagles cry, baby.
I was, in my head, I was in disbelief.
Yeah, same here.
Dude.
Like, it just...
So in case y'all didn't know, Sam and I are Eagles fans.
Yep.
I think we mentioned it last episode, actually.
Yeah.
But Sam and I are Eagles fans. Our team made it to the Super Bowl. And we had a very, 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 like, soul-crushing fucking loss.
Because we were, I mean, every analyst, like, 3 points, 7 points, 10 point win.
10 points, yeah.
Was it in the script?
I think they went off script, bro. I think they went off script. You know, our defensive coordinator just didn't follow the script. They didn't make the adjustments in the second half. We got burned and...
You guys got burned twice.
No,
we got burned more than that. So that play...
Oh, it hurt me so bad.
I was watching this this analyst. I saw his video on YouTube. Not on YouTube, sorry, on Twitter. That play came from when we played the fucking Jaguars, bro. Earlier in the season.
Really?
The Jaguars ran that, like, ghost motion where they come back.
Yeah.
Our defensive coordinator never fucking made the adjustment. Bro, you got 2 weeks to get ready for the Super Bowl. How do you not go back and be like, hey, that play fucked us up pretty bad. I should have an answer for that play. Yeah. The Chiefs ran the same formation, ran the motion all the way through, and then the immediate next play was that motion where he stops and goes back, wide open touchdown.
Yeah.
And they did it both times. Both times
man.
they did it. They ran the same formation, full motion, and then came back to it right after. Same formation, that ghost fucking motion, comeback touchdown.
I think it was one of those things where, like, because Pacheco was doing really good.
Yeah.
So it was one of those things where, like, they anticipated a run. Because they were, give or take, maybe, like, on the 5. So they were anticipating a run. So I feel like maybe they just were feeling like, hey, we're just going to crush, we're just going to just blitz down the middle and then fucking try to stop him. Because the homeboy in the second half, he was just kind of just pounding.
Yeah, he was gashing us. He was pounding the ball for...
So, I mean, it's a pretty good disguise play just because it's one of those things where, like, they're going to be like, shit, he's probably going to run it.
Yeah.
So they're, like, maybe more in the sense of, like, shit, he's probably going to run it. Next thing you know, they run that play.
Yeah, but, like, going into it, my concern was, like, Jalen Hurts, you know, being pretty new to the NFL. I was like, if anything goes wrong, it's going to be that he makes mistakes just because of the nerves. Because he's young, because he's in, like, his second year. But
it's not in his second year. He's, like, in his 4th year.
Is he?
3rd or 4th year, yeah.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he got injured on one of them, right?
No, he sat behind Wentz.
Oh. So I thought he was... The only risk is he chokes, but I just... Getting out-coached. And a lot of people do it, like Bill Belichick. All the times he out-coached.
Andy Reid just completely destroyed our defensive coordinator, bro. That's really what it was. That's what it came down to. Our defensive coordinator made 0 fucking adjustments, and it's hard on the defense, bro. Like, straight up, it's hard on the defense to make that. Because offensively, we were keeping up. Yeah. Jalen Hurts played a hell of a fucking game.
Yeah.
He was the best player on the field. Straight up. That's with Mahomes there. He was the best player on the field.
I mean, Mahomes was pretty much handicapping after he got hurt, but even then, I was saying he was playing possum.
Bro, you're not gonna change my mind about Jalen Hurts being the best player on that field.
And
Bro, he was crazy.
You saw that meme that I posted after the game?
Which one?
It was the one about what was the name? It wasn't Friday Night Lights. I forgot the name of that TV show. It was like a high school football where like some guy probably like broke his ankle or something. They're in the locker room. The guy's telling him to hit him with that injection so that way he doesn't feel it. I was like, that was Mahomes right there.
That was Mahomes. There was like fake reports that he took
cortisone.
No, performance enhancing drugs or some bullshit. It was like fake reports. Oh, it was fake. It was fake. But I mean, I'm sure he took cortisone.
Oh yeah, definitely.
It was like, hey, we need this fool to be able to move in that leg. It's like he got to
seriously, like yo, fix his leg right now.
Yeah, as long as he doesn't even feel it, he just.
I feel like to a certain extent. I mean, hey man, it's a championship. The team is gonna do what it has to do for what's best for the team.
Yeah, dude.
So it's one of those things where, like, I mean, it's behind closed doors type of thing. So I feel like it's one of those things that's like, hey, this could happen.
Yeah.
I mean, always been. I mean, they came out with documentaries and all that stuff about like all those people that got the head trauma and all that, but they still force them out there to go play.
Yeah.
What's the difference to that to now? You just gotta be more hush hush.
I mean, once you're in like bodily injuries where it's not head related, I don't think there's any regulations to that shit. Like,
not at all.
If a player goes out there and is like, nah, I'm good. Fuck it, he's good. Like the only thing that was really regulated now or like has a something to it, a rule to it, is head injuries like concussions and shit.
Hey, there was a lot of them this year.
A lot of bad ones.
A lot of bad ones.
I mean, Tua, dude.
Tua was probably.
They were talking about him possibly not ever playing again.
Really? I haven't heard that.
I mean, it was when it happened. They're like, oh, well, he has another one. It might be career ending, but. You know, that Tua shit was fucking bad.
That one was...
I remember watching that shit, like...
That shit was gnarly, because homeboy just... Once he dropped him, his hands just curled.
Mm-hmm.
I was just like, oh, shit. He got knocked out.
Yeah, dude, that shit was not fun to look at, dude. Like...
Going back to the Super Bowl, I think one of the things, the field conditions, I mean, they were just slipping everywhere.
Yeah.
Fucking changing out the cleats and everything.
Didn't what's his name switch cleats like 4 or 5 times?
A few of them switched out through different cleats.
But like, if you watch like a play and you just watch different plays, I mean, everyone was
slipping all over the place. Yeah,
in terms of like a Super Bowl, it's like, come on.
Yeah, well, they said the NFL invested, I think, like $800,000 on the new grass or turf or whatever the fuck it was. It was grass. Grass. And it was just trash.
Yeah.
So for me, I said, you know, both teams had to play on it, so it's not really like...
yeah, on one side or the other.
But it was fair.
The quality of the football, though, is...
No, yeah, of course. But somebody came out and said, you can't compare the Eagles' pass rush slipping to the Chiefs' pass rush slipping, because the Eagles' pass rush was, you know, number 1 in the league. Yeah. They're like, how are you going to compare the best pass rushers this season slipping compared to an average pass rush slipping? They're like, obviously it affects them more just because they're known to get to the quarterback more.
And I mean, not 1 sack, right?
0 sacks, bro. 0 sacks.
Damn, imagine that on the parlay, bro. Holy shit.
That's crazy. You would have never thought the best team, like they were on a historical run. They needed 6 sacks to break, I think, like the Bears record.
Excuse me, like 84 Bears, right? Yeah.
Yeah, and then
a legendary defensive team.
Yeah.
And then the craziest shit too was like when everybody was slipping, I was so convinced that the kicker was gonna slip on the last play.
Oh, I was hoping for it. Believe me, I was hoping for it.
I was like watching the play, and I was telling my little sister, because we were watching it like my parents' house. I was like, watch that guy slip. That's just gonna be fucking gold right there. Like he's gonna slip.
I was like, fall, motherfucker, fall.
That wasn't a hold either. Like, come on now.
Nah, it was a hold.
There was what?
It was a hold.
There was no hold.
It was a hold.
His hand was like on his rib cage.
It was a hold.
There was no jersey pull.
There was.
No, there wasn't.
There was.
No.
If you watch the whole play on the initial release, when he goes, I think he comes left. He grabs him on the side. He's like,
he doesn't grab him.
He's like this, and he grabs him. There's a jersey tug, and then he takes off. Look, I'm gonna tell you this much. No hold. I don't think he catches the ball anyways. but it was a hold. I will say you don't call that call right there. You don't make that call right there.
Not in the Super Bowl.
Unless it's like
games.
Unless it's blatantly obvious where you have to.
Well, that's what one guy was saying. Where it was like, was there a hold? Yes. Was it egregious enough for it to be called? No. And in the biggest game there is, you don't make that call.
Yeah.
And that's not to say that the Eagles were gonna come back and drive the fucking field and score a touchdown. No, but what they did was take that away from them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You stopped them from giving us that chance.
In essence, yeah, because it was a really close game.
Yeah, and it was a great fucking game. Honestly, it was high scoring. It was exciting. There was plays being made. There was fucking hits being laid out. And then to end it on a call like that, I think that just fucking sucked.
It was just one of those things where, like, it benefited Kansas City. Like, for them, even how they got to the Super Bowl, even with the late hit versus Cincinnati. So it was one of those things that just, it somehow favored them to be in a position where they could win the game twice.
Yeah.
And one on the main stage. So it was one of those things where I was like, shit.
Like, fuck you guys.
I'm like, what a coincidence, bro. The refs happened to make this shit win for you guys. I was like, dude, what the fuck?
It's insane, dude.
Last play was disappointing, though. Like, that Hail Mary. I mean...
there was really nothing to do, dude. Come on.
Hail Mary. Like,
no, he wasn't going to reach that far.
I know he wasn't, but, like, why were the wide receivers not at the 20-yard line? Of course he wasn't going to...
They ran past where he threw it.
Exactly. Like, why would they run so far up, knowing that he's no way is he gonna?
I think it was just a play to say they ran.
My boy got a noodle arm, bro. I saw that throw. I was like, wow.
That was a solid 60 yards.
I mean, it was decent on throw, but I think he also tried to gun it in there. He threw a little bullet pass instead of the lob pass. You feel me? He hit the square instead of the circle on Madden and shit.
I think,
but
regardless, wasn't the ball flopping a little bit towards the end?
I mean, regardless, I don't think you're gonna make anything out of that play. You know, we had lost. It's whatever.
No.
Yes.
Championships are won on Hail Marys. Like that's
bullshit.
That's why we love the game.
This isn't Aaron Rodgers and shit. Like, no, there's no Hail Mary magic coming out of there. Like, fuck no.
Hey,
Maybe if we had a couple more seconds. No, but maybe if we had a couple more seconds to get maybe 20, 25 yards, then you might have a chance at attempting that Hail Mary play. But I don't think we had a shot. Not the way it was set up right there. But that's what I mean. That's why that penalty was super fucking whack. That would have been fine if we make them kick the field goal. Obviously, we have a minute left, probably 50 seconds. You drive down, you don't get there, fuck it, we lost. That's cool.
You accept that?
Yeah, you take it. Fuck it. We tried it, didn't make it, cool. On the Hail Mary, bro, you lost once they kicked that field goal. You know? Fuck.
I was like, when I had seen that, I was just like, there's no way, bro. I was like, because they pretty much had to turn around. So it was one of those things where I was just like, I was kind of in disbelief because I was just like, everything was saying for the Eagles to win. From the very first half, it was just like everything pointed to the Eagles' direction to win confidently. Maybe not a blowout, but it was one of those things where they were at least going to win by 10.
You know what other play fucked us up? That reversal catch to Devontae Smith. Down the sidelines, he caught it, and then the refs fucked up. Gave the Chiefs a chance to challenge it. They challenged it and they reversed the call to no catch. And we had to settle for a fucking field goal. I think that shit was too close to call. I think it was too close to reverse.
when he bobbled and when he lost control and he got it again?
Yeah, he got it. He pins it on his head.
Yeah.
And then he falls to the ground and it looks like the ground hits. Yeah, but I don't think he ever really lost control of the ball like that. And there was ruled a catch on the field. But then the Eagles snap it, the refs blow the play dead, and they said, "Oh, we fucked up. We didn't give the Chiefs a chance to substitute." Yeah.
Which they did that 2 or 3 times.
They did it. Yeah, they did it. They did do it twice. But I'm like, bro,
that reversal call. You already snapped the ball.
Yeah, we're in the fucking red zone. more than likely we're hitting 7 instead of 3. I think that changes the game too.
It does.
It's a big call.
I mean, it's one of those things too. Like when Kansas City played Cincinnati, Kansas City got a free play.
That's right.
There was one of those things where like, oh, the referee wasn't ready, or the referee said, "Start the clock on when I blow the whistle." Homeboy blew the whistle or whatever.
Yeah, and it was all wrong. Yeah.
And then like apparently they messed up, so they ran the play again. Coaches over there, like the Cincinnati coaches over there, pretty much like losing his mind because like, wait, what the hell?
Yeah.
You guys already ran the play.
Yeah.
It's already 4th down. Like, it was like they should already be punting the ball.
Yeah.
So now we gotta do it again. I was like, what? So you can't do that at this point in time. Maybe in the regular season you want to mess up like that, but not right now.
They're trying hard to follow the script.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, probably. They read that shit wrong. They were like, oh shit, Kansas City got to win, bro. We fucking up. Fuck.
What'd you think of the halftime?
You know what? It was trash because baby girl Rihanna came out with her second baby. Fuck that shit. You know, can't have that.
I liked it. I thought it was good.
But overall, it was okay. I felt like it was missing some hype to it. Like it was all like one tone. You feel me? There was no hype. At no point did the beat drop, but it was.
But I mean, she's not. I mean, she's a pop star, really.
Yeah, well, exactly. Pop stars have those songs that
it
have
would
like
be
a
cool
hype.
if, like, all of a sudden, like Jay-Z came out and like did some stuff.
Well, even like Run This Town, they didn't drop the beat. They didn't hit that hard fucking beat. At no point did she hit that fucking like fireworks or fire coming out and like get the crowd pumped.
I think it would have been better if it was more people involved. I think even if it was based around her, to have her features, like with whatever songs that came,
Jay-Z, like,
or even her baby daddy at least that would come
Bring
on.
out ASAP?
Yeah, at least.
I mean, I didn't mind because again, I feel like her catalog has enough bops for her to carry her own show. But like I said, at no point did I feel like the energy just came up. Like, you did your little twerk or whatever. It was cool and it was cute. You know, it was a solid 7.
The production value was pretty good too.
The production was cool.
The
It was just like
platforms and all
Super
that.
Mario Brothers and shit, fucking Super Smash Brothers.
Bunch of chickens just pretty much just flocking, bro. I was like, in my head, I was like, I would have finished that bottle, but I probably could have done that shit too. Fucking go get my bathrobe before. I could have just done that.
Put on a white hoodie and let's go.
Yeah, I was like, for what they were doing, I was like, I think I've seen videos like on TikTok where people were pretty much replicating the exact same dance moves.
Yeah.
They were like choreographing it like the next day. I was like, in my head, I was like, oh damn, I guess it must have not been that hard to fucking figure it out.
Nah, it wasn't. I feel like there was nothing to it.
Yeah.
It wasn't super crazy. It was good. She played good songs. I thought the set list was pretty good. I also, one of the other things that I talked about with my brother is I didn't like the first song. I didn't like her opening song.
What was the first song?
Bitch Better Have My Money.
You don't like the song, or you don't like?
No, I don't like how it opened. I don't like her opening to the show.
I think that was.
I feel like you had so many options and so many like possible routes you could have taken. I wanted like a big fucking beat drop or some like iconic fucking beat drop, like it starts and you immediately know what it is. You know, that first note hits and you're like, oh shit, I know this song.
Which would have been?
I don't know.
Umbrella?
Umbrella would have been good, but I don't think I would have opened to that. What's My Name would have been good. Somebody had posted it up. I'm not going to claim it to be me because I saw this shit on like Twitter, TikTok or something. Somebody said Rihanna should have opened up with the opening to What's My Name. Like just, oh, nah. And then, oh shit, what's my name? And then like, oh shit, it's fucking Rihanna, you know?
Yeah.
That would have been dope as fuck. I thought that would have been cool. I could have done Run This Town. My brother was pulling for Run This Town. But that first like real beat drop, hard, just boom. You already know what it is. Please don't stop the music.
I think that was like an indirect message towards the NFL. It was one of those shits like, you better have my fucking check after I did this shit because I did this shit pregnant.
They don't get paid.
Do it for free.
Huh?
They do it for free.
They don't get paid, bro. They put up their money. Dr. Dre put up $7 million last year.
Yeah, come on. There's gotta be. She probably gotta take a little something now.
No, they get a check and most of it goes to production.
Really? Yeah. They don't get paid. it's all just like, what is
exposure.
it? 118 million people.
Rihanna does not need exposure.
Bro, but you see it.
But
Like, her streams went up like crazy after they do the show.
Her makeup line.
No, not even that, bro. The shoes that she was wearing. I don't know. The shoes that she was wearing, I seen her like on IG. The shoes, like the value of the shoes, like the skyrocketed.
Yeah, because that's what it is. It's all exposure after doing the Super Bowl. They did their numbers. Like most of these guys, they get a check that all basically goes into production. Plus the artists put up their own money. Like I said, Dr. Dre put up I think $7 million to put on the show last year, and the guy before him, whoever did it before him. Put up $7 million too.
What happened?
Who was it 2 years ago?
Wasn't that the one with Shakira?
Nah, I don't think so. I don't remember. Whatever. We're not fucking going to this rabbit hole. The point is, the person before that put up $7 million too, and it's like the exposure that they get is more than what they would have made off of getting that check that went to production.
Like in one of the breaks, she even like got some
she got her makeup.
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
And I heard that like crashed the site or something. Everybody wanted to buy it.
Hey, I'm gonna let you know right now. Rihanna just stole a lot of my money because I've bought just about every fucking lipstick she has. At some point, no, bitch.
All right.
At some point,
like, this is getting a little too honest right now. What's going on?
Not done yet.
All right.
I'm not done yet.
All right.
Well, this is beforehand. I don't know what she has now. I haven't bought any in a minute, but I used to have, like, my girl, she had every fucking color under the motherfucking sun. She had all the makeup shit. She had all the Rihanna makeup shit. I only wear Rihanna underwear. Savage Fenty. Yup. Bro.
Alright, like, random story. So, my brother-in-law, he's a system administrator. He runs, like, websites and stuff like that.
Yeah.
He runs the company that, like, owns Savage Fenty. So, he keeps her website, like, up and running.
Then he's probably seen my name a shit ton.
Probably gets your information, too.
Probably does. Tell him to, like, show me some free shit.
He gets, like, crazy discounts.
Bro,
and he gets to see the models, like, going in and out of his building and stuff.
Nice.
Yeah.
Dude, swear, I'll fucking...
Oh shit, Brian's standing up and about to show me all his underwear.
You wanna see my underwear? Bro, I'm kid you not. Savage. Fucking Fenty, whatever. Every fucking color.
Brian.
Why? Like, they're that... Like you're promoting them right now?
People ain't seeing this on YouTube. Brian has a thong
on. No, she has a fucking men's line. She has a men's line. She's got boxers, boxer briefs, trunks.
Yeah, that's crazy.
She does have jock straps and shit like that.
How many of those do you own?
None.
Uh-huh.
None. Straight boxer briefs, bro.
Uh-huh.
Boxer briefs all the way.
I find that hard to believe.
Especially after the lipstick confession.
No, that wasn't for me. I already told you my girl had them, so she had every color.
No fucking way. That's fucking crazy.
Yeah, bro. I just spent so much money on Rihanna. Bullshit. Yeah.
And you haven't even seen like a little letter of appreciation, like a little thing that said, "Oh nah, thank you, Brian."
I'm gonna need that. I'm gonna need a "oh nah."
At least something.
Just a little note or something.
Hey,
bro.
man, little stuff like that, bro. If you're starting up a company, that shit goes a long way.
It does.
It's one of those things where, like, a company, like, when you're starting off, bro, like...
Hey, look. Y'all support us. I will handwrite a letter to you. I promise you. You support us, DM me, I will write a handwritten letter to you. I'll get them to sign it.
And then you do a little cash app. You'll get some like
right.
used Savage X Fenty.
That's right.
Boxer briefs.
You guys are gonna support my fucking Savage Fenty boxers.
Addiction.
Addiction.
I swear to you, I'm not even playing, bro. I legit only wear Savage underwear.
What's wrong with Hanes, bro?
Fuck that shit, bro.
Or like.
Or Fruit of the Loom.
Nah, you can't go back to that shit. Like.
Do you stick to a brand?
I mean, shit, bro. Whatever the fuck's in the stores, like ain't nobody gonna see that shit. It's like for the obviously, comfort is important.
Of course.
I mean, you don't want something that's like gonna fucking suffocate your down U-Hauls or whatever. But still, it's one of those things where it's like, I guess I never went to the depth because, like, you know how, like, nowadays, like, I forgot the name of that brand. Is it Calvin Klein? Like they were like,
That's all I wear.
Oh,
Yeah, I fuck with Calvies. I fuck with Calvies. Before Savage, I used to wear Calvies.
Yeah, that's all I wear now.
Did they make that shit on our size?
Yeah, bro.
I'm really surprised.
That's why I fuck with Savage, bro. They make plus size sizes. Like, they make big boy sizes, bro, and everything. Their hoodies, they have, like, some
like
muscle shirts. I've never...
she does all the lingerie in all sizes.
Yeah, bro.
You know,
it's
like,
all inclusive.
You know how, like, that brand... Fuck, what's the name of that brand? The one that's, like, supposedly, like, supposed to make, like, for thicker girls to feel more comfortable in their skin. It's a clothing brand.
Torrid?
No. Shit, I can't remember the name, but it's like, it's fuck. I think there's one right here, like in the Firestone, that little plaza. I forgot the name of it.
Forever 21.
No. You're getting closer though.
Yeah. Okay, I know what you're talking about.
So it's pretty much like that brand. Supposedly they have. Well, obviously it was meant for the women.
Yeah.
So that way for like the bigger women or like the more thicker women to feel more comfortable like wearing these type of clothes.
Yeah.
They're obviously they couldn't find another stores. And then they made it so supposedly for men too. But it was one of those things where like
cross dressing?
No. Like they made like a guy's line.
Oh, okay.
So that way,
oh, are you talking about that Cardi B shit?
Is that what it's called?
Cardi B was
Fashion Nova?
Fashion Nova.
Yeah, Fashion Nova.
So
Fashion Nova, you know how they made the clothes for the women, right? And then they came out with the guys line. I could have sworn every time when they came out with like they promoted something for guys, I was like, bro, you don't look like me, dog. What?
I'm wearing actually Fashion Nova jeans. I don't like them.
No.
Nah. Also, I'm like weird with jeans because like I got big ass thighs, but the waist is a little smaller than the thighs, so it's kind of weird.
Brian out here looking like an hourglass.
Just from the waist down, bro. Just from the waist down.
So,
nah, but I don't like Fashion Nova jeans straight up. I don't like these.
The material, what is it?
All of it, material, fit. Like I don't fuck with them. I've actually found that like Old Navy has pretty solid.
Hey, bro, Old Navy's like a little sleeper brand, bro.
Yeah,
it is.
Old Navy's pretty good, bro.
It's like you can find like stuff that like you would pay like at other stores maybe like a high-end $1. You could probably find it at Old Navy for like obviously way more cheaper.
Yeah.
And it's just small little details, but it's like something that you could really pull off.
Yeah, I fuck with Old Navy. Also, like those like online brand shits that started popping up, like ASOS and Boohoo Man and.
Oh, I think you.
Not at all.
No, I think you put me on that last one.
Boohoo Man.
Yeah.
I've never even heard of that.
This shit is Boohoo. I don't know if this is Boohoo or ASOS, but yeah, it's like the Asian app type of shit.
Yeah.
So all the sizes are like that. So they're gonna be like 2 sizes, usually like 2 sizes off from what you normally wear. So like if I'm rocking a 3X, that shit's like a 5, 6X and shit. But they go to extended sizes and they got like solid shit for pretty decent prices.
Yeah, it's
lately their like material or the quality has been better.
Yeah, it's one of those things where like, just because the high end brand is like super famous. But I mean, if they got like shitty quality, like I'd rather just buy regular shit.
Like I just found out a lot of people shit on Gucci because it's like a high end brand that's shitty quality.
Okay.
Or like not to the level of other high end brands. I was like, I didn't even know.
When it comes to the clothes,
that's a different level for me. Like,
well, I mean, there's tiers to the shit, but still, like I'm just saying because that's something that I had just found out. Where like high end people say Gucci is like the lower of high end styles, I guess.
Like, are you like comparing to like Tom Ford, Dior, and all that?
Yeah. To designer brands and shit. Versace and like you said, Tom Ford, Dior, all that shit. They think Gucci is like a step under.
They think Gucci
like around
rich people problems, bro.
Because Coach's there too, right? With Gucci.
Well, I mean, Coach's is I'd say a little below Gucci. I don't think Coach is up there yet.
All those people think that Gucci is the Michael Kors.
Yeah, so like we think Michael Kors is still affordable type of like.
Yeah.
luxury, affordable.
But then it's like Michael Kors, then there's Coach, then maybe Gucci here.
I think Michael Kors and Coach are about the same level.
No.
I guess it just depends what you're looking for too.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, I could testify to that because of the fact that like everything that I bought for my girl for over like 7-8 years, it started off with Michael Kors, and then Louis Vuitton. Fuck my wallet.
Oh shit,
bro!
You got some Louis?
I don't got Louis. She got
Versace.
Louis. Let me see that wallet.
Versace wallet, dog.
How much did that fucking cost?
Probably like
$400.
I was about to say like $1,000.
$400.
Why?
I can't do these type of shit, Brian. It's just
why
like,
not?
Brian literally just has his ID in like a wad of cash. $400 for this?
$400, bro.
God damn, dog. This, do you know what kind of bag you can get from Michael Kors? Holy shit.
You get 2.
Probably get like 2.
You could get 2.
It's funny enough because it was one of those things where like one of my boys that I work with, he got with his chick, right? I think they're going on 2 years.
Okay.
And then this year for Christmas, because I mean we busted our ass off, he was like, "Oh, I don't know what to get my girl." I told him, I was like, "Take it slow," you know. I told him how I started. I was like, I started out like, but at the time I told him I was in a different situation than we're in now.
Yeah.
Because I was working at the park. It was only a part-time gig.
Yep, you gotta live within your beans and your means.
Because I told him, I was like, it's one of those things like you don't want to like drown yourself in debt either.
Yeah, you can't do that.
So it's one of those. I told him, I was like, hey, like, if you feel like you got the money, and it's not gonna hurt your wallet, do it.
You also gotta live in expectations, because if it's year 2, you're not going, you don't balls to the wall type of bullshit. You gotta.
I had told him.
You gotta slowly build up.
Yeah, you gotta build up. You can't go fucking 10 and then the rest of the time you're
no,
with this
and
girl.
9 and 8.
Yeah, because I had told him too. I was like, if you get her something really hot, like really big like that, like that's all. Like she might end up in like.
That's the bar.
That's the bar.
Yeah.
It's like I gradually worked my way up to the bar.
That's right.
And then even then on the bar, there's levels in the bar, bro. Because now it's like it's not just a wallet. It's like, oh, what about the?
You gotta
bag?
get the accessories.
I was like, oh, what about the duffel bag? I was like, what the fuck, duffel
You gotta
bag?
get the matching shoes,
Duffel
and
bag,
the earrings, and the scarf. Yeah, no, fuck that.
I'm over here with my Hanes underwear, bro. The fuck.
Fruit of the Loom.
Hey, those are really. Hey, not for nothing. I had those for like a cool minute. Those is are a trooper. I had the. I can't
Put in work.
Funny story, bro.
That's why I got no vieja, bro. Savage Fenty underwear, I huevo, güey.
I had those like that set for maybe like 5 or 6 years. Have you seen those memes where it's like
Till the holes are in that
bro.
shit.
Till I moved in here.
You got a new fresh pair?
I got a new fresh pair. Now you got me a new fresh pair. I was like, hey, where's my shit at? It's like, no, I threw this shit away. It had holes. I was like, why the fuck would you do that? It's like,
they were the comfortable ones.
They were the like that's a bond that me and that underwear had. It's like it's one of those things where like every guy, almost like most guys wouldn't understand. It's like you just go with that shit till like there's no other way. I mean,
I don't know, bro. I never did that shit.
Really? I do that shit.
Dude, I fucking. There's a hole in them bitches. I'm throwing them out.
Really?
Yeah, dude.
Nah, I wear stuff out.
Yeah.
I wear the fuck out of those shit.
Not at least like underwear, socks and shit. Like,
nah. I mean that's the main stuff I wear.
I'm a little bit picky with my socks. I ain't gonna lie. Like it's one of those things. Like once like if the socks start getting really too beat up or like really too faded, it's like alright, fuck it.
It's time to go.
It's really faded is what it does it for you.
Yeah.
For me, it's like if the hole in the heel starts getting a little bit too big.
What do you mean too big? If there's a hole in the heel, then
it's like
gone.
If it's like a dime, it's fine. If it's a $50, all right, like it's time to go.
Bro, I can't do that. I can't do that. Fuck around and be with your girl, and then she like take your shoe off. There's a fucking hole in there. She's like, hell nah, dog.
She take off your shoe. She feel the toe. She feel the toe. I'm like, wait, what the fuck? I mean, take off.
Like at least with your underwear, you can like take your pants or your shorts or whatever off with the underwear, and like you ain't see shit. You know, fuck that.
Or even then, be like, hey man,
that's a little savage right there.
Hey, no, not even.
Nah, but
I do layers, layers.
Oh my bad, fucking Romeo, bitch. Flavio over here. Hey, dude, I got shitted on today over some fucking chick. Earlier today.
What do you mean?
Let's refill and we'll come back to this.
Alright.
Alright, we're back. Got our drinks full.
Cheers. Cheers.
Cheers, guys. Cheers. Cheers. I'm not gonna lie, it's just pretty good in a mixed drink.
Yeah.
And I feel like this is the purest way to have it. Just a little club soda.
A little splash.
A little splash of 7-Up or whatever the fuck it is.
It just
It's
goes.
pretty good.
It just goes to show like, you can mix the tequila with different tequila bottles with like different things, and it goes with it.
Different shit. Yeah.
Because I mean,
The beauty of
the
it.
last time when we did it with the Patron, we did a whole different thing. And I mean, it tasted good, but
I mean, it was similar. I just feel like we had that fresh lime, and we were
Oh yeah.
putting that shit.
Yeah, hits the spot.
Game
Yeah.
changer, yeah, for sure.
yeah, because it's like every tequila obviously is gonna hit differently.
Yeah,
So I feel like this one it was a little bit more subtle with the club soda. And
I like it. I like it.
Yeah, me too. It's a good mixer.
I don't know. I feel like as a mixed drink, this might be better than the Patron.
Yeah.
And straight, I feel like the Patron might be better than this one.
A little smoother. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it probably just goes down to quality, like how we go to again.
Could be, yeah.
But then again, this one was from Mexico, and
This is from Mexico. Straight. That has a little
The
stamp.
sticker?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's what makes it official.
Alright, so yeah, I got shitted on for a chick, bro. I got grilled.
why?
Oh, from the what?
Yeah. And I was honest with them. I was like, you know what? They're like, why aren't you guys? There was one particular that's like, why aren't you guys together? You know, you guys are so cool. You guys are always talking, whatever. And I'm like, honestly, it ain't it. Like, it sucks that you vibe with somebody so cool. Like, me and her are mad fucking cool. You know, we vibe. It's all. I'll let you know that's just dope. But I told him, I was like, honestly, like, she ain't ready for what I have to offer.
Okay.
And I got grilled for this shit, bro. Like, why not? I mean, she was a little drunk. And she's like, why not? You like her, right? You like her. And I'm like, oh, I don't know if I like her like that, you know? Like, I don't know if that's the thing.
To go to that extent, at least.
Yeah. And I'm like, we're just really cool. Like, maybe, but I know she's got baggage. I know she's got shit, you know? And I'm like, I'm not with that shit no more. Like, I'm grown, bro.
Yeah.
And we ain't about that.
She got trophies or what?
Yeah.
That's not that bad.
I mean, it's not, but like, it's two, bro.
Yeah, it's a lot of responsibility.
I can understand where you're coming from. Because it's one of those things. Well, I can't relate, but
Well, no, I know you guys can't relate because, I mean, we obviously know your girl.
I've been with a girl with trophies.
Yeah?
It didn't work out because of the trophies. Like.
Oh, really? Yeah. See, I feel like I don't have a problem with that. And I talked to him about it. I talked to Sam about it before, earlier on, when I'm like, maybe I want to try something with this chick. But, I came to a conclusion where I'm like, I don't think they're a problem. For me, at least. Because, I guess because of where I see my life going.
Okay.
Like, I don't think it's a problem if I don't have my own. Like, they have them. I feel like I'm a good enough man. You know? And I've been 100% honest, and I've told this to her too. I'm 100% honest what my biggest fear is. I don't know if I've told you this, but my biggest fear about being with a chick with trophies is they come around and they're like, you ain't my daddy, bitch. What do you do?
That is true.
What do you do, bro? You're right, I'm not. What the fuck?
Yeah.
To a certain extent, though, because it's like...
No. There's no certain extent.
No, because in a sense, yes, you're right. Not your biological father. But in a sense, it's one thing to say like that. But it's another thing to say that if you've been around that child growing up, like you pretty much raising it as your own.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, yeah, you're right. And it's like, yeah, you're right. I'm not your biological father, but it's like, who's been there when you've been at your lowest?
Yeah, but let's say you just get into a fight or whatever, you know? Whatever it is, doesn't matter. The one thing they can come to your face and be like, I got you, is you're not my dad. You can't tell me shit.
I would be like, alright.
Fuck. You know what? You're right. I can't.
I would have been like, alright, you're right. But guess what? You ain't getting no McDonald's today.
They got TV in your rooms.
looking a little missing.
Yeah.
But that honestly, like, that'd be my biggest fear. Is a kid coming back to me and being like, "You ain't my daddy." I'm like, "You're fucking right. I'm not."
Yeah.
What do I do? There's no way to respond to that.
I mean, it's just one of those things where I guess you probably look at like that little comedian. What's his name? Fluffy. Glasses. You mean homeboy went through the same situation?
Yeah.
With one kid.
With one trophy.
Not two, bro.
Or I guess we can disclose the trophies being kids. So.
But I kind of got grilled. They're like, "Well, why not?" You know?
I mean, it's one of those things where it's just. I think it just goes in perspective of like, it's maybe how she feels more in the sense of like, maybe you guys are meshing, but maybe she's kind of scared of like if this gets too serious, what happens? Like, is Brian willing to accept my kids?
Oh, well, that shit went both ways. To be honest with you,
yeah,
that shit went both ways. Where I was just like, we were talking for him, and I don't think they'll ever listen to this shit, so it doesn't matter. But
yeah.
they don't. I didn't disclose this part to them. Where it was like, her and I were talking for a bit, like legit talking, and then something clicked in my head where I was like, "Oh shit, this might be more than just talking. We might be catching feels here.
Okay.
Back off. Like, you don't want this shit." And I think at the same time she did the same thing. She's like, "Back off." But like I said, she's got shit going on. You know, like baby daddies are always in the picture with her. Well, baby daddy, but whatever. And I'm like,
But just a lot more drama to your life.
I mean, it just.
I mean, yes and no. Like,
yes. No,
you know,
yes
I'm not.
Yes.
Yeah, well, yeah, but like,
Yeah.
I'm not worried about a fucking baby daddy. Like,
oh, it's not what you're worried about. It's just drama.
yeah. Well, I'm just like, it's just baggage. Where I'm like, I don't think that you're really
Baggage,
ready
drama.
for.
Yeah.
I think it's just
Like I said, I'm grown, bro.
It's just one of those things where like there kind of has to be like those two parties have to understand. Just like, hey, because the baby daddy might have a girl already, and then it's kind of like you can't hold the chick down and be like, you can't have no guy around my kids. It's like, what the fuck?
I mean, like at the same time, I don't even know what the situation is. I don't know if she's even talking to baby daddy. I don't know if she's back. You know, I don't know if they're working that out. I don't know what it is. Like I said, I kind of backed off myself. It was just a matter of my coworkers being like, "But you guys are so good together. Like, why the fuck don't you pursue that?" I'm like, "Dog, this is why." But go for it. What the fuck? Who cares? I'm like, I care, bitch. I care. That shit ain't you. It's me.
That sounds like fucking peer pressure at that point.
I mean, that's
low key, like a little bit.
Yeah.
But that's what I was telling them. You know, they were trying to shit on me, and I'm like, dude, that's not what it is. Like, you guys know me. You guys have seen me long enough. I've been there 3 years. Like, y'all seen me. Like, I present myself a certain way. I act a certain way because I am a certain way. Like, I'm not gonna
change
do all that shit. Yeah, like,
yeah.
I don't think she'd be ready for what I bring. You get me? Like,
yeah,
I'm a grown ass man, bro.
Yeah, because it's one of those things where it's like you can't change your life either, or how you think, or how you move.
Yeah. Because
of the situation. Obviously, if in the future, or whatever, like you guys end up kind of meshing or whatever, it's adjusting, right?
Yeah.
And then stuff like that, because now it's not just you two. It's like instead of y'all going to Disneyland for two, you're gonna pay like $600 and shit.
Yeah.
And churros.
But see, like, and that's the thing. Like, I don't. That's not something that I'm worried about. You get me? Because of the same reason. Like, I don't. It's little kid shit, you know. We don't do that little kid shit, right? Like, we grown, bro. We know what we deserve. We know what we like. We know what it is. Like,
and then
it's just. I feel like she was not, or she isn't ready for all that. I feel like she's still on some kid shit. She's still on some, like,
which is like
fuck shit.
Like, there's already like negative variables in the situation.
Yeah. Which
plus that is just like, why even bother?
Yeah. That's why I mean, like, that's what I was trying to explain to them. Like, it sucks because, yes, I get it. I see what you guys see. We're fucking cool. We vibe. We're always laughing. Like, I would say amongst the office, I get along best with that person.
Okay.
But what I was trying to tell them is, like, there's no point in me even pursuing that shit. You get me?
Just because it's the situation.
Yeah. Like, the whole thing. I'm like, maybe... I don't know if it's immaturity or whatever. I'm like, maybe if she was in a different space, it might work, but as of now, like, nah. And that one coworker was just like, but go for that shit. I don't know what. And I'm like,
I think the alcohol was talking at that point.
She was a little faded. I ain't gonna lie, she was a little faded.
Hey, but just go for it, right? Fuck it.
Yeah.
Fuck it.
It's like, hey man, you got a whole ass garage, bro. Fuck it.
Hey, bro, don't fuck with that garage, dog. Them lights be flickering, and it's game over, baby. You already know the vibe in that fucking room
it be bouncing.
top notch, dog.
Hey,
y'all seen that vibes, bro. Y'all seen the vibes.
I be seeing Brian's snaps or his stories, bro. Fucking
with like the fucking space and the stars and the fucking candles and
bro, you don't have to go to EDC, bro. You just go to Brian's house. You put the freaking TV on with the EDC, bro. Have them connected to some speakers. You're pretty much there.
It's grown man hour, bro. It's grown man hour.
All right.
You've never seen those?
No, because I don't have Snap. So
it's no. Well, even
I think
in Brian's,
it on IG.
He's in it on IG.
Yeah.
It's cause Sam's a little bit more sophisticated, bro. He thinks like this, bro. Simple.
No, my shit is simple. I think my room is very well laid out, bro. I think my room is very well laid out.
I don't know. It's like
my room is
to you though.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. To me, I feel like it's
persona.
very like sleek. It's very.
I mean, eventually we'll do a Tequila Friday at my place. But
we can do that.
But it is kind of like this vibe, and then my room is more like entrepreneur. Like I have a little whiteboard for like goal setting and shit like that. Like,
I mean, it was up to me, bro. Fuck, probably would have. This shit would have looked like a child did it, bro. In my imagination.
See, I have my shit on my phone because like I stay on my phone all the time, so I'm like, alright, it's right there. But I feel like my room just fits me, like the vibe, you know. It's very, like I said, it's very modern, you know, dark, dark colored, you know, a lot of black, a lot of grays. It's very, the floating shelves, I feel like do.
There's a lot of, that's what I'm telling you, bro. Brian's room is fucking a little trippy and shit. That's all. Just like, but I mean, like, kind of like going back to like last week's or the last episode, is like. We don't go with the crowd, bro.
We're all different. We all got different fucking tastes and shit. Like it's all crazy.
It was like cause like when we barely moved in here, like I was like in my head already had something else visioned out. But now
and then your girl became the interior designer.
Hell yeah, bro. It was like she said, oh yeah, like she was like, oh I'll kind of design the room or whatever. You can kind of mess around here in the living room, bro. How all this stuff has moved around has just been her. As like I just been here and I'm just like, oh shit, like you moved this. I was like, well, fuck it, I guess. That's like
I'll get used to it.
Yeah, I mean, it's like one of those things where I was like, the only thing I've had to attribute to this is just the LED lights that are behind the couch. That's it.
Yeah, the LED lights behind the couch.
Yeah.
Nice.
Sets the mood.
Bro, I got LED lights all over my fucking room, bro. I'm telling you.
I just have that because like when I was streaming, I'll turn those things on. But I feel like what I'm missing is the ones on the roof. On the top part.
I need those, bro.
Behind the TV.
I don't fuck with the ones behind the TV.
It looks cool.
It looks cool, but like when I'm watching TV, I feel like it's a little bit of a distraction.
I liked it when we went to Ralph's house. I like how it looked.
He had the LED. No, he had lights on the bottom one.
Was it on the bottom?
I think it was in the bottom. I know he had the corner one, which I kind of like. I like that corner one.
That shit was pretty cool. Like that's like the only thing I have contribute to like designing toward my persona. Just been those LED lights and that glorious little poster wall thingy.
That Lakers fan cave.
And even then, bro, it was one of those things where I was just like, I kind of just get comfortable. Like however she does it, I was like, fuck it, it's cool.
Yeah,
it was like,
it works.
It works. It was like I don't.
Nothing crazy.
It was like that saying, like how like that happy, what was it, happy wife, happy life type of shit.
Yeah.
It was like one of those things. Like I was like, fuck it. It was like I don't even care. You know, I don't care that much to make a big deal about it. That's why I was just like, fuck it. Like the only thing is, when we were moving all this stuff around, I was just like, just don't fuck up the PS5. That's all I ask.
I got one thing I need perfectly perfect.
And she knows that's my kryptonite, bro. It was like one of those shit.
You were streaming
some shit.
You doing something like Twitch stuff? Or
yeah, I was doing Twitch.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
I was doing Twitch for like a cool, maybe consistently, like maybe like a month and a half.
Are you still doing it or not?
Not so much right now, just because it's been like I kind of stopped like once the holidays came around.
Yeah.
Because I'll just come. I wouldn't even get on because it was like I'll just be too fucking tired. So
you
then,
know what we should do is Twitch the podcast.
like live stream the podcast.
Yeah.
That'd be a good idea too.
That'd be cool. I don't know if you can throw it up on your TV, because obviously on the phone we're not gonna be able to see it. But like if you live stream the podcast, you throw it on the TV, we can actually answer your questions.
Oh no shit. Oh yeah, it's more interactive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shit. I could probably try to see if I can tweak that out.
Yeah, because like if you cast your screen onto the TV or like through your PS5 or whatever it is, you can still like set up your camera, have it facing us, but then we're looking at it off the TV. They're looking at us through your phone, but we're looking at it off the TV just so we can see it.
That'd be a good idea. That'd be something good to
just have to look into that.
What would you give like?
Well, especially now that our fucking live studio audience is out.
Yeah.
I was just doing Call of Duty because like I jumped back on it and then like I just kind of got that little bug.
Yeah.
And then I was just like I just gotta fucking. It was just because I kind of was just going with the flow, and then at the time I was just playing with a bunch of friends from work. So like, cause honestly, it's like if you just play with randoms, 90% of the time it's just fucking awkward. It's just fucking quiet. It's like it's one of those things. I'll have the mic off, like muted, because like I was like I don't really want to talk to them. So most of the time, like when I'm playing with like my coworkers and shit, and I'm just like I'm interacting with like people I know. So the next day I can talk about it. It's like one of those shits of like it's more fun playing with friends.
Bro, that shit used to be dope, bro. The fucking Call of Duty servers and fucking waiting rooms and like Call of Duty 2 and shit.
The Modern Warfare lobby?
Modern Warfare lobbies? Fuck.
Bro, hey, they brought that shit back, bro.
That shit was wild. Nah, hell no. I used to be saying the most outlandish shit on those things.
Nowadays...
Fuck your mom 2 times. She's just sucking my dick right now. What the fuck? There was a little 10-year-old and shit.
Fucking making grown-ass people fucking quit.
For real, dude.
I don't know.
Quitting and shit.
Yeah, like, I was doing the Twitch thing for like a little bit, though. Because... when my girl got me the PS5, it came with the camera.
Alright.
So then when we moved over here, I was like, I bought the camera and I was like, let me try it out. And then I was like, fuck it. And then like, crazy enough, my friend Kyle had told me once he started turning on the camera, more people started watching because they're actually seeing the face.
Yeah.
Sure enough, because I had done it before without the camera on. I have like the little bot ones come in and just stay in there. But once I turned on the camera, like I actually had people like coming in. They were actually like talking in chat and shit like that. Obviously, it wouldn't be like a bunch of people, but it would be people that I know from work or like from like IG or some shit.
Yeah.
Cause like I would do it like how I would promote like kind of like how the big timers do it. They'll promote the page like on their socials.
Yeah.
And then I'll like plug my link on my story. People click it and then just jump into my fucking live.
Which, by the way, you're the only one that lagged.
On.
Fucking reposting anything about the podcast.
I don't know how to do that.
Fuck you mean you don't know how to do that? You don't know how to work Instagram?
Nah, I don't.
Oh,
yeah, you'll show me. You'll show me in a bit.
I'm like, I even had Natalie repost some shit.
Yeah.
And I was like, Sam, where you at, bro? Give me a post one time.
Promote the
page one time. You know, you're a host on this thing.
No, I didn't even know, like, that you had uploaded. Like, I've been waiting to watch the...
Bro, it's tagged on you.
I don't even know what does that mean?
Hey, Sam is ready for like 5 trophies, bro. For the 5 trophies to tell him how to work Instagram.
I need something because, like, I don't even know what that means. Like, you tag me.
Like, don't you get an alert on your phone and it says, like, Best tagged you in a post? Or
yeah, I did. What does that mean, though? Like,
that means you're on that post. Like, you...
And my account's attached to the post?
Yeah.
So what does that, like, do? Or
that means you can post it over to somewhere, to your story or to your account. Yeah, to your story.
Your story.
Show me later.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. It's the only social media I have right now, but like I don't really.
You need Twitter, bro.
Yeah, you
He
told me
doesn't
about
even know
that.
how to work IG.
You don't need to work Twitter. You just have to fucking follow what you like and you'll go to the feeds.
You have it? Twitter?
Yeah, I do, but I hardly ever get on that.
Bro, you need fucking Twitter. That's where it's at.
Just because it's like more non-filtered, but...
You know, okay, you know the fucking Instagram little things where you can like write shit? I don't know if you've seen it. Like if you slide over into... Bro, pull out your fucking phone. Jesus Christ.
Where you can do what?
Slide over to your messages.
My messages, okay.
Uh-huh. Okay, you see how they post shit?
Brian's
Right
giving
there?
you a 101.
No, you don't have to click on it. But you see how they write shit on the top?
What the fuck are you talking about?
Oh shit, you don't have anything, G.
I don't really like follow people.
That's just probably not even
Or have
updated,
followers.
Brian.
Hey, fuck that guy.
I don't even know why you said.
Okay. Your friends suck.
What do you say?
Yeah, this one.
Who the fuck is that? Is that from you know where?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, fuck that guy. Sorry.
Okay.
I don't fuck with him either.
Point is, Edgar, you have your phone?
Huh?
Yeah.
Charging.
Fuck. Okay. Point is, when you slide over, you see those bubbles on the top. They can now write like little comments or whatever.
Okay.
So they'll put like, "Sam's a bitch," right? For just an example,
Yeah.
right? Excuse me. Goddamn.
The club soda.
Yeah. That is basically a tweet. So in Twitter, you pretty much just write the randomest shit. Whatever you're thinking, whatever you're feeling, like whatever it is.
And then it's like right next to your picture.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's kind of
But-
like Facebook.
I don't have a Facebook.
Jesus Christ, man, what the fuck?
Yes and no. Like Facebook, I feel is more like family oriented. Twitter is where you just say outlandish shit. Sorry.
Well, I mean, yeah, because
Like I post up, I have a little thing where it's like shit that my coworker says, because she says some dumbass shit sometimes. So I'll post up like shit my coworker says, and then quote whatever it is she said.
the fuck is that like the highlight of the day or what the fuck?
Kind of, but it's like random shit. You know, you'll just post whatever. If you have a thought, it's like
I thought that like the place where like randoms go in and like post stuff was Reddit.
no. Reddit is for forums. So if you want to find or look up or learn about anything, you go to Reddit, because Reddit is very anonymous.
Yeah.
So there's no, like, you don't put your name on that shit. You don't put anything. You can put whatever fucking username and you go and you find whatever it is you want. And Reddit is unfiltered, so you can find whatever you fucking want. I learned how to microdose mushrooms on Reddit.
Really?
Yeah.
How'd that work out for you?
Allegedly. Oh, I fucking love it.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. I allegedly don't do mushrooms anymore. Allegedly. I also don't do any more drugs. Allegedly. Yeah.
Congratulations.
No, it sucks. I get really bad headaches at times. Yeah, withdrawals are a motherfucker, allegedly.
It's just one of those things where now you gotta just say something like that just to disclose,
Yeah.
disclose the
legalities,
information.
bro. Yeah, legalities. But allegedly, withdrawals suck.
Might be on that Joe Rogan tip, that's what it is.
No, but I mean, have you guys ever done mushrooms?
Nah.
Oh, I have some if you guys want some.
I'm good, man.
Not here.
Oh.
At my house. But allegedly. A lot of people, like a lot of high top tier CEOs and shit do that shit. Mark Zuckerberg, Steve Jobs, what's
Like
the other one?
they
What's the
said
one?
it?
What's the one?
Or-
What's the one? Yeah, where they said they microdose mushrooms because supposedly the idea of mushrooms is that it opens up like all your synapses in your brain, so they're firing at top speed, which is like your mind not necessarily expands, but it's just working to the highest of levels, and they're not doing it to get like the hallucination and the high and all that shit. It's just the tiniest amount to have their brain function just a little bit faster.
Okay.
Do you think that actually works?
Oh fuck yeah, bro. Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Like I've tried mushrooms in like just a regular dose, like taking it as a drug, like to feel the effects of a drug, and then I've tried it microdosing. bro, that shit's
big difference.
Yeah, like, cause you take shrooms like just recreationally to fuck around, want to get high or whatever, and you're tripping balls. I mean, depending on your trip, you can have bad trips or whatever, but you can trip balls. And then you take that shit microdosing, and you're just more. I don't want to say alert, but like more active, brain wise, like idea wise. Your shit's just you're thinking, you're coming up with shit, like your brain is actively working, and this is taking it over like a month's worth, and it's like the tiniest bit every morning, and it's just like a pigment, like taking coffee, like drinking coffee.
Yeah,
that's what I would equate it to. Like you're sleepy, you wake up, you drink your coffee, you're like, okay, I'm cool. Well, this is on 10 times that level, and you're just like, oh hell yeah, let's get some fucking work done.
I feel like the funniest scenario for Brian for that would be for him to take like just a straight up shroom, and then we just throw him a VR.
Oh no, I would not do that.
Are you guys talking about the Oculus and all that?
No, we
we talked about this last week. Or
remember
last episode?
It was one of those things where it was like how we had mentioned it, like the whole skyscraper. Put on some shoes, have them like one of those haunted houses shit, bro.
Yeah.
I'm fucking down.
I might end up having to call the paramedics like an hour later and shit. That is gonna kick everybody out, me included.
You guys can't record this shit here no more. I'm done.
I'm fucking done. Get the fuck out.
No, I've allegedly been high at work, allegedly, because I go in before anybody else is in my office.
Okay.
There's one other person there, so I always hear, and I've been told this recently, where they're like, you always have this little like stank face or just this blank face when we walk in. You don't say hello, you don't greet anybody. I'm like, I'm high, motherfuckers. I'm fucking tripping balls right now. Like, what the fuck? Yeah, dude. I'm getting my work. Like, I'm burning through my work because I have something that's time
sensitive.
Time sensitive. As soon as I go in every morning, like Monday through Friday, I have something I have to get done. I'm high as fuck doing this shit, and they're like, "Well, you always look so mean. Like you always look mad. Like you don't smile, you don't say hi." I'm like, "Bro, I'm high. That's what it is. You want to say good morning to me? Come say good morning to me." But I'm fucking high.
I feel like that's everybody though, cause like I feel like almost like everybody nowadays has like a resting bitch face or asshole face. Cause it's
yeah, it's true. That's true.
I feel like it's just life taking its course on everybody. Yeah. Where it's like it's one of those things.
The older
where
you
like,
get,
the older you get, you're kind of just more like fucking done with this shit.
Yeah.
Cause it's like even to my extent, like when I'll be at work, it's like I'll fucking go do a delivery. I'll like smile at the customer, and the minute I turn around, I'm like fuck this guy or fuck this person.
Yeah, I mean you do your job.
Yeah.
It was like today, today when I had to go do a delivery. I want to go deliver like a Chewy box.
Yeah, I got a drink, bro.
What you mean?
I'm telling you guys, we're about like a minute 15 in, and we gotta cut this fucking podcast down. We're not doing 2 hours again. We close. We gotta hit our next stop at like an hour 20.
Got it.
Where are we at?
Hour 13 and a half.
Oh shit.
You were delivering a Chewy box.
So the Chewy boxes are known to be fucking heavy as hell.
Like the candy bars?
No. The
dog food.
Oh, the dog food, alright.
So where I deliver to, most of the time the gates are closed. So I'm just like in my head, I'm like, fuck, I'm gonna just deliver this box. So I want to go do a delivery for it. Sure enough, the lady comes out. Bro, it was an old ass lady, maybe like in her late 80s, 90s. Mm-hmm. She comes out, can you bring it inside? I'm like, fuck it, whatever. I go inside.
Oh, is this that? Ah, no. Okay, go.
Fuck.
So this lady has like maybe like 30 cats, 30 dogs.
Shit.
Oh, she's like in her 90s, bro. She can't really even do shit. Bro, her place stank so bad. Like it was like, I'm pretty sure the milk was expired that was in the cat bowl, dog bowl. Pretty sure there was piss everywhere. It was like the nastiest smell of my life. I was just like, I told my boss, like, I'm never delivering here again. I didn't give 2 fucks. Like, I'm throwing this shit over. I don't give a fuck. She's like in her 90s. I told Brian, I was like, I literally went around the corner. I started yakking.
No shit.
I never smelled something so bad in my life.
As disgusting.
So I had to do that delivery for that lady today. That was the previous time. I had to do a delivery for that lady today. I saw her kind of wandering around, like, because I was like, I drove by first. Because I was just like, let me drive by first.
Make sure that's that address and shit. That's that house.
I was like, no, I already knew where I was going. So I was just let me drive by first. If I see her, like, by the door, I'm like, fuck that. I'm taking this shit back. I don't give a fuck. I'm not delivering. I was like, I got tomorrow off. Like, I'm not delivering this shit today. I was like, I couldn't throw this shit over. I seen that she was like in the backyard, so I fucking busted a bitch. I fucking came back, I fucking checked that shit, I fucking ran. Bro, you're like, just like in like a yard, you could smell that shit.
Oh, man.
I was like, how the fuck does this lady live like this, bro? I was like, holy
That's
shit.
nasty, bro.
I was like, for me to have like, wanting to have the sensation of having to throw up is like, dude, that's how bad that odor is. For that lady to eat, sleep, and be there all day, I'm like, what the fuck? I was like, this lady's on a fucking good one. Either that or she got like that COVID where she can't smell anything, and that shit just stuck with her. I was just like, no fucking way. I was like, fuck that. And then, yeah, it was like one of those shits where I was just like, I can't deal with that fucking place. It was like fucking gnarly as hell.
Dude, I don't understand how people don't smell that shit themselves. You feel me? Like,
Yeah, be conscious of it.
Like, dog, there's a certain point where I don't care how long you've been living there, or how long you've been in that space, you're gonna smell it, and it's like what the fuck we doing here?
It's like you pretty much like throw like a little Febreze bomb in that bitch, and I feel like it shouldn't even do a damn.
It's like putting a fucking air freshener in there and shit.
The pine.
The pine. The little fucking shit.
At this point, you have to like tear that shit down.
That's it. Just start over.
Start over. What is like that little toxic?
The little what?
The contaminated grass, the contaminated land. Like, you know how like when like people are trying to like
the landfills.
Yeah, you know how
the like in nuclear plants, the toxic waste.
Toxic waste.
That's pretty much like, it's like you can't build up from there no more. That stench is gonna be there for the rest of the life, bro. It's like there's no way going around that shit, bro. It's one of those shits. I was like, fuck that, bro.
Oh,
and the thing is that since she has that Chewy membership, it renews.
Yeah.
So it's one of those shits where it's like I have to
years.
expect boxes delivered to her ass. So it's one of those things where I anticipate that I hope I'm not working that day. But I was like, fuck that.
Yeah. All right, time for a refill. Let's go. All right, and as promised, the bottle's empty.
So I think it was a record time.
Cheers, guys. 2 Tequila Fridays.
We beat our previous record.
We're on pace. Yes, sir.
Oh, I take this shit back. This shit tastes like ass.
I told you.
Really?
Yeah, never mind. I take it back.
Yeah, I don't like it either.
It's. I mean, the sweetness is definitely like enough.
I don't know what it is, but I don't like it.
Yeah.
I'll be completely honest with you. I don't like it.
No.
Okay.
This ain't it.
Like I said, last segment, Tequila Talk.
Yes, sir.
Which is tequila's taking over, and we just gonna say if we're mad about something, because you just shared that you're upset about something, mad about something, you just want to share some outlandish shit, like just the tequila's coming over and that's what you're feeling, we're gonna do it, okay?
I mean,
you don't have to have something. Like, this isn't something like you have to have, but I'm sure once a week one of us is gonna have something that we want to say.
We work every day. I'm pretty sure, like,
we got some shit we want to.
There's gonna be that one day where that Karen lady goes into your office and kind of just ruins your fucking day.
And that's the beauty of this. There doesn't have to be any context to it. It doesn't matter. We may not know what's going on, and you got something. Y'all may not know what's going on, and I got something. Whatever it is, right? So we're just gonna tequila talks. If somebody got something, you're gonna tequila talk, and then we're gonna go to whoever has it, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, before we get there, I think I mentioned. I don't know if it was in the group chat or if I mentioned to you specifically, and I said the deleted scenes make for great segues to the next episode.
Okay.
No,
So-
you told me. You told me.
I told you? Okay.
Wait. You talked to him without me?
I think so.
I think it was just one of those things where.
I think it was on IG because he sent me a video.
You
one
don't
time.
even know how to work that AG.
Hey, you guys gonna teach me.
Okay, we're gonna teach you because you have to repost all of our shit so that you get your followers to follow
I
our
don't have
page.
followers.
Well, it's gonna help out at least something.
Yeah. Show me.
Your brother follows our page, so he's like, Sam. I was like, yeah. But oh fuck, I completely lost track. Okay, what I was telling you is our deleted scenes make for great segues to conversation topics for the next episode. So like last time we had our live studio audience, which if you go follow our fucking pages, you'd see that Natalie's friend, which Natalie is your girlfriend, her friend came in and took her little 15 minutes of fame in our shot. She's hilarious, so her deleted scenes would have made great topic points for this next episode. One of the ones, the main ones, the ones that I was remembering that I have like a clip of it saved on here because it was still recording, is something about missionary sex. And Sam was like, nah, that's boring. And I'm talking shit. I'm like, nah, you just don't know what you're doing. And I'm not gonna say what she demonstrated, but that shit was hilarious. Nobody give her a fucking massage gun ever in your life.
How to disinfect that? Disclosure. Fucking Maggie. Fuck.
I also said that she had to be here every week and she's not here, so I guess she's fired.
Right?
Yeah, she needs to stay. I mean, take it for granted. If Natalie would have called her to pull up, she probably would have pulled up.
Respect.
But that shit was fucking hilarious. Because it was one of those things once everybody did, that was just like...
It was just mayhem. It was funny. It was
fucking chaotic. Once we turned that, well, quote unquote, turn this shit off, bro. It just kept fucking pounding.
Apparently it was never turned off.
No, part of it was, part of it wasn't. It was part of this was still recording for a little bit because I was still messing with it, so it caught clips of shit.
Nice.
Yeah,
that's fucking cool.
Just
so it caught clips of stuff.
Even though Sam didn't repost it, and put Brian did, I never got my quesadilla. Not even.
Yeah. So legend is still no
you know
quesadilla.
my brother like asked me about this quesadilla because it was like so famous. The one that fucking called me out. It was hey, like who's the quesadilla girl? Who owes the quesadilla?
It was one of those things.
Yeah. Easy now.
He was asking. Said, "Oh, it's the guy with
that's Natalie, bro. That's his girlfriend."
Yeah.
Easy now.
That was my brother asking, not me.
What's your brother's name?
Jim.
Jim?
Yeah. We all have white names.
I feel like I don't remember the name that was on there.
Yeah, Jim.
Alright, Jim, easy now. Easy now, Jim.
Hey man,
Easy,
relax,
Jim.
bro.
That's his girl.
It's like
one of the other ones is married, and one of the other ones is too crazy.
Too crazy.
Nah, bro.
Jim.
Bro, that day was just a little glimpse of what the fuck y'all saw.
Really? For that one?
Hey, you know what? She was cool as fuck.
Yeah.
I feel like me and her were cool as fuck.
Nice personality.
Little fist bump, but she fell asleep.
No, I'm telling you, bro. Like that is fucking. She's like got like a whole spirit fucking animal in her and shit, bro. It's like one of those shit.
Nah, I see that shit. She was cool as fuck though.
Nah, I mean, she kind of has like that whole persona, like with my girl, like since they go way back. Like that's how she is. Like how we go back to like how we say how everybody's a different person. That's just like she said, like because like she has either low or high. She don't got no other tone. So it's one of those things.
Yeah.
Whenever
and you hear that. If you hear the first episode, you hear that. I'm either loud or quiet. There's only two. I don't know what, but it's right. It's in the beginning. You can hear it. That was Maggie, the chick that comes out at the end, because they left us for 2 hours with no quesadillas.
No,
I was like,
quesadillas.
yeah, bro. And then I was just like, because I hadn't ate anything all day.
I know.
And then I was fucked up.
I mean, I ate at lunch, but then I had like 4 drinks at lunch. So.
Well, yeah,
bro,
that too.
you balanced it out either way. So it was like one of those things.
He had nothing.
I was like running around all day, dehydrated. So it was one of those things where like, I got here, cleaned everything up. Well, we cleaned everything up. Everybody showed up. A bunch of alcohol was like here. So I was just like, fuck, I'm going to get fucked up. Sure enough, I got fucking hammered towards the end. And then like when they showed up right in the nick of time, I was like, oh, perfect. Hey, tell me what the fuck I ate that day.
Nothing.
Nothing.
No quesadilla.
I know, because I left and then, I left, she was knocked out. And you're just like, well, I guess I'm not eating shit today.
I literally, I woke up.
How long after me did you leave? Not too, because you texted like 30 minutes later.
I don't know about 30 minutes. It was probably like an hour later.
Yeah, give or take like an hour.
About an hour later. Because you left, she woke up for like 15 minutes, went back to sleep, woke up again, and then the other friend left. Remind me of her name. Marilyn.
Shout out
Marilyn. Shout out Marilyn. They got to be here.
True.
Next week. Like, I need them here. Like, they're officially part of the podcast. I will give them hats, which I'll get to that right now. But they're officially part of the podcast. Natalie, Marilyn, Maggie, they're part of the podcast.
Hey, she follows the page.
Who?
Maggie.
Which one?
Maggie. She follows the best page.
No, she follows the best page?
Yeah.
I'll be completely honest with you. I have no idea. So today, the quesadilla is literally famous.
It is.
Today
That's
I had
what my brother asked me about. Like,
I had so many people like.
Who's the quesadilla girl?
Dude. It was hilarious. Like, so many people liked and fucking laughed at the post. I don't even know, like...
I'm about to do something like Jerry Springer shit where I drop the mic and I go over and bang on the door.
Oh, we need a quesadilla for next week's episode.
Oh.
That's the plan. Like, we need a quesadilla.
Hey, my girl, we went to Costco yesterday, so we got some queso fresco, you know, so... And we got the tortilla, so...
It sounds a little sexist having girls make us quesadillas while we're recording a podcast, though.
Hey, it's only how you see it. The way I see it is just... pretty much her promising what I had asked for like 2 weeks ago.
That's very true because they legit left us.
Hey, a relationship is give and take.
Exactly.
That's true. It's true.
It's like I told her, I was like, hey, go over there. I was like, shoot her some cash. I was like, oh fuck it, I'm gonna get my food back. I would have at least thought she would have came back with her leftovers so I could at least eat that.
The problem is, like, if she makes you a quesadilla, I'm gonna get jealous because then I'm gonna want a quesadilla, and then Sam's gonna want a quesadilla.
I love quesadillas.
Like, bro, I grew up on quesadillas.
I mean, who didn't? Well, or amongst us, at least.
That's true. We're little brown boys, so.
Except Sam.
The fuck?
Sam's a little brown.
Hey.
Sam, you.
No.
Say Sam's
I'm
hood,
like
sorry.
the most legit one here.
No, Sam.
No.
Sam.
No. Hey, no. Time out.
Sam's a coconut,
No.
bro.
No.
What the fuck?
You're a coconut, Sam.
What?
You want to know?
Fuck?
No. You want to know who the most legit one is here? Me.
The fuck are you talking about?
I'm 99.9% Mexican. Aztec blood. Literally Aztec blood in my veins.
Who?
Says
he was born over there.
23andMe.
He got the little.
Says 23andMe. And what's that other one?
Okay, the fact that he did 23andMe.
Okay, so no, listen out.
You do that shit too?
No, listen.
Like, fuck all that. How many times have you been to Mexico?
A few?
A few. What does that mean?
I can't remember, to be completely... Dude, I was born and they took me over there.
So,
Look,
so you're fucking out. You're fucking out. Okay, Edgar.
Wait.
You're up.
Fuck no.
He's gonna show you.
No, the vacuna?
Yeah.
You're a fucking liar. No. Fuck that. You don't have it.
He does have it.
Bitch, I got that shit. Oh, son.
Oh,
suck
shit.
my dick.
Oh,
suck my dick,
we got a
son.
winner. We got a winner.
Suck my dick.
Show it to the camera.
What the fuck? Now we got a winner there.
Bam. Right there. La vacuna. Oh, Sam.
Alright. I still take offense to like being called a coconut
I've been
though.
to Mexico since I was maybe 5 years old.
How many times? Like every year?
Yeah, I told you since the last one. Like every time when I was going over there, I was out there for at least 2 months. well, take it for granted. We went on vacation twice the semester, so 4 months out of the year.
True.
So 4 months into 18 years, give or take.
That's right. He did mention that last time.
Okay, then you turn 18. How many times have you been there since then?
Then after that, it did take me a little bit more while to get over there because over there, like I said, well, actually no, because like even then when I turned 18,
that's legit though.
Bro,
respect.
I knew about that vacuna shot since.
Yeah, he's been knowing that shit because I claimed that.
That's what I was like. I was like, shut up. You're about to pull that shit out.
Legit, bro, legit.
I feel like once I turned 18. It was one of those things where, like, I found it, like, I don't want to go over there, like, because it was, like...
Because you're a coconut.
No, not because of that, because it was one of those things where, like, I was having so much fun over here, because, like, how we mentioned before...
You start doing more shit, you start doing different shit, and you kind of, like...
Because I was
you want to do the stuff
because I was going to, like, the party scenes and all that shit over here, so I was hanging out with more with my friends over here.
The fiestas over there are better.
That is true, but it was one of those things where, like... I got to experience something different now because I was over here. As to when I was over there, I was already living that at 14.
Yeah, but you had already experienced what you were doing over there, so now
so
doing the stuff here was different.
Yeah, doing the stuff over here was different. So then I didn't go back for a good while, and then, but it kind of was. I want to say it was kind of. I don't want to say maybe like a good thing in the sense where it made me miss it to go back.
Yeah.
Okay, let me ask you another question. When was the last time you went to Mexico?
2 years ago?
Nah, you just went, didn't you?
Or like 2 years or a year ago.
Where? I feel like you went last year.
That's like I don't go nowhere else other than my rancho.
Really?
Yeah.
How often do you go? Because you're talking mad shit.
I mean, to the rancho, I haven't been in a while because I've been to like Cancun, Puerto Vallarta,
coconut stuff.
Rosarito, Ensenada, Cabo.
When's the last time you went?
Last year.
Last year.
Yeah, I did go last year, I think.
I think you did go last year.
Yeah.
Because you asked me to pick you up and I couldn't do it.
Yeah.
I would have picked you up. Just saying.
I know, low key, I had a.
Hey, guess who had to pick me up that day? No. Carla.
No.
Carla had to pick me up originally.
Oh, okay.
Who's Carla?
Don't worry about it. I said, don't worry about it. We're not gonna get into that.
One of our close friends. How about that?
Shout out Carla.
She had to pick me up, and then she thought it was for the day after.
Oh shit.
She thought I was gonna go on Monday.
See, I couldn't go pick him up, but I was there through the other shit.
What other shit? He didn't arrive.
It was one of those shits where like I pretty much just hit on that, and she came. She's gonna be. Well, I ended up. I pretty much ended up her cousin that lives out there in San Diego. Funny shit, because he's in the military. Or like no, he's a SWAT or some shit like that. He came. He picked me up. He took me back to his place, and then as a favor of return, I had to go like on a 10-mile hike with him the same day. he was like, hey,
negative chief.
No,
he walk.
He did. I said he was like, hey, well, she's not gonna come pick you up for a couple hours. Let's just go on this hike so I could like calm down my dog. And then I was like, fuck it, I guess. I was like, you're doing me the solid of picking me up. I was like, fuck it.
That's crazy. You know what? Because you didn't ask me when the last time I went to Mexico was. Long ass time ago. But you guys have family here, huh? Like, direct family?
Yeah. Tell my cousin.
I don't. I have an uncle that lives in Oregon that I have, in Texas. Okay. My dad's brother. Okay. I haven't seen him in at least 10 years.
No shit.
Yeah. So.
Part of Texas.
Dallas. Oh, fuck that. So I went to Dallas when.
Is Dallas like the LA of Texas?
Fort Worth is a lot more fun.
Sort of, right? Like.
Yeah, but.
Because there's Dallas, there's Houston.
Fort Worth. Like that's
well, Dallas, Fort Worth is basically the same area.
It's like 2 hours away.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
No, it's not. Dallas, Fort Worth is right there. They're neighboring cities, I believe.
Neighboring? Really?
Yeah, bro. Because it's the Dallas, Fort Worth area. But, not the point.
Yeah.
Not the point. Point is, so the last time I would go to Mexico, right, and all my family is there. I don't know these people. You feel me? Like, I don't know these people. I didn't grow up with my grandma. I didn't grow up with my grandpa. I didn't grow up with my uncles. I didn't grow up with cousins. Like, I didn't grow up with none of that shit. So I went over there, and I hated it. they always wanted to take me to the same fucking places. And I'm like, dude, I don't want to go here.
What part?
My parents are from La Ciudad de Mexico. Yeah, bro, we're Chilangos, way. So check your wallets because I already took your money. But it's okay.
True.
He got me the minute he showed me the Versace wallet. I lost my wallet.
Yeah.
Somehow I ended up losing my wallet.
Dude, all the money that was in the money clip was his.
It was crazy. When was the last time you went though?
Bro, it's been a minute.
Cause I remember when we were at the park, you never had gone.
Yeah. Well, I had gone, but it's been a minute since then.
Yeah.
Bro, the last time I went, I was maybe like 15, if that.
Damn, that's a fucking minute.
Take that vacuna back.
Nah, you can't do that shit. I was literally born and they shipped my ass over there.
For how long?
A minute. Because my mom had it gone for a while. So she came over here, got married, had a kid. So there was like 2 years. And then she went back for the first time. I got sick. They gave me the vacuna. My pops ended up going out there because I was that sick. And then my pops went back in 2000 when his mom passed away. My mom hasn't been back. Well, she hadn't been back since I was about 1 year old. She went back last year for the first time.
Damn shit.
Yeah, bro. She fixed her papers and she was able to go out there. But
nice.
Back to me, I hated it straight up because like I didn't have family here, so like every time I went out there, it was people like randos, right? So I knew my grandma because my grandma had come over. So I was like, okay, I'm cool with you. Everybody else was just randos, dude. My cousin, which is like the next, I'm the oldest of my family. I'm the oldest, my mom's and my dad's side. I'm the oldest grandchild. The next oldest person I had only met through like letters. He sent me a letter and I had this little picture that I used to put up on my computer. Like a little like ID portrait shit, you know? Like the ones you take to get your... Huh?
Guy?
Yeah, my cousin. So he was like a Pumas fan and he's like, oh, los Pumas, y quién sabe qué. And I was like, well, my dad goes for Chivas. So fucking Chivas, fuck you, you know?
Yeah.
But he's like, yeah, este soy yo. Y a ver cuando nos vemos. And shit like that. Like, I've never met this person, you know? And we're kids. He's a couple years younger than I am. And so I went over there. I'm like, I fucking hate it here, bro. Like, fuck all this bullshit. And so I went a couple years close to each other. I don't know, maybe like 2-3 years apart or something. And I went to do the same shit. And I'm like, this is boring as fuck. Fuck all this shit. I don't want to do this no more. Go take me to fucking Cancun. Take me to fucking Cabo San Lucas. Take me to... And so ever since then, my idea of Mexico has just been trash. And I'm like, I don't like this place. Fuck this place.
Cancun's crazy.
Yeah, so now whenever I try to go to Mexico, they're like, oh, well, just go with your fam. I'm like, I don't want to.
Nah,
fuck these people. Not fuck these people, but like, I don't want to go with you guys because I already know what I'm going to go see. I already know what I'm going to expect. Like, no, I want to go to the fucking Piramides. I want to go to fucking actual Centro Ciudad de Mexico and like see all that shit, you know?
Yeah, it's I guess it's just pretty much where your family's from in a sense because in that aspect, obviously, you find it boring in the sense where like where my family's from. It's like, I was entertained every fucking day when I was out there.
No, don't get me wrong. Like, my cousin, the last time I went, I'm telling you, I was probably like 15, so we were already drinking. And he took me out to a party. I saw, there's this house, right? 2-story house, and then the roof. I saw my cousin get stopped by the police in the car while he's chilling in there. And I see my other cousins up on the roof throwing rocks at the police. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on? And my cousin's like, hey, agarra la pinche piedra y chingue su madre. Fucking chingue su madre, wey, throwing shit. And we're like 15-year-old kids, dude. They're younger. They're probably like 13-year-old kids. Throwing shit, echando su madre with the police, and fucking throwing bricks at them and all this bullshit. Like, it's not that I didn't do shit or I wasn't entertained, but it was just like repetitive. So I went and it was the same thing. And I was like, I'm tired of this. I don't want to see this shit.
I guess it just kind of goes down to like everybody's different perspective because it's like one of those things where like, when I go over there, like, I always get excited to go to El Rancho just because how I go back to, like, how it feels like it's freedom. It's something different from here. Cause, like,
but also you went often.
Yeah.
It's like another thing where I didn't go often. I didn't go at all, to be honest with you. Even as a kid, like, my parents couldn't afford that shit, so.
Yeah. No, dude, it was one of those things where, like, I would get excited to go out there because it was just, like... when you go from like, especially now, like when I went the last time when we went for like, we had gone in September, not this previous one, but the last time, because it was for my dad's birthday. Oh
Yeah.
no, I'm lying. I think it was for that one. It was for we went to go celebrate my dad's birthday. We got fucking hammered that day. We rented out like this place, and then like my mom just went all out. Like for what you would pay for here just for mariachi, we pretty much got the mariachi.
Whole party.
We pretty much did the whole party over there.
Yeah.
I had a bunch of fucking cousins from everywhere show up, uncles and all that, and then like my dad's friends. Bro, we had so much tequila, so much alcohol that day. Like, I had...
Oh, I saw the snaps and I saw the stories, dog.
I got freaking hammered. I kid you not, I think I told one of my cousins, I told him, I was like, hey, because I don't know how it came about. Like, one of my cousins, like, I think he, like, felt up on my shoulder, my arm. He's like, este güey está mamado and this and that. And I told him, I was like, oh, I said, if you want, I could do, like, 20 push-ups right now. Like, nothing, like butter. He's like, nah. It's like, nah, si haces 20 de 500 pesos. And I was like, reta. I started doing it. I'm like right there on the floor just doing push-ups. My dad's like, what the fuck's going on? He gives me 500 pesos. Bro, that night, I think we went to my cousin's house. There's like the taqueria's open like at 2 a.m, bro. I pretty much got everybody there with that money, bro. But it's like, it's stuff like that where it's like...
Yeah.
I get to...
Those moments that you live with your family and shit.
I guess it just also goes down to how well you're connected with your family, especially
and that's a big thing for me. Where it's like, I'm so disconnected from my family, bro. Straight up. My closest family is Oregon. And I think you guys know this. Bingo, yeah. Well, that's my brother. Big active. But no, like
debatable.
Fuck that, but. No,
my ganas mandilón.
Pinche vato culero y no viene. But yeah, my closest family are my mom's cousins. Like in Oregon, when I tell you guys I'm going to Oregon to see my uncle or whatever, they are not like direct family. They're not my uncles. They're my mom's cousins. And that's the closest shit I have.
Yeah, because that's one of the things that I have heard from you in the past where it's like that's what you look forward to going to. Or like, at least that's like the thing that's like, hey, well, I'm going to go to Oregon for a couple of days.
Yeah, and that's like my Mexico to you. Yeah. Like, at least to you. I don't know how it is for you, Sam, but like, at least for you, my Mexico is going up to Oregon where I see my quote-unquote cousins and uncles where, like, that's what I see as my uncle.
Yeah.
That's cool. I mean, it's kind of like one of those things where it's like, it's just, maybe that's, like how you said, like, that's your Mexico, and that's pretty much where you escape from this. Because it's one of those things where, like, I kid you not, Brian, like, the minute that I landed in Mexico, it was one of those things where, like, when I'm just driving down that road, it's like, what the fuck? I kid you not, bro. It's one of those things where, like, the first day I'm out there, bro, I'm just like, you're like, everything, like, it's like, it's
everything washes away.
It's like, fuck work. it's like the stress of work. It's the stress of like everything here. Like it's like over here is like, well, one of my uncles told me from over there is like you pretty much come over here to kind of like cleanse from where the fuck you're at.
Yeah. That has todos los pendientes and shit.
Yeah, because it's like over there. Because it's like, oh, he told me, I was like, because he's only been over here once. So he pretty much just says like over there is pretty much, it's pretty much like, how do you say it? Like USA is like the machine. Yeah. It's like we're just working every day. We're just working. We're just working. We're just working.
And it's that same vibe out there too in Oregon, where it's like you go and it's just. I mean, it's all farms and like, if you really want to get out there, there's a house and then there's like a mile stretch of land and then the next house and shit. But like, I feel like it's like I'm not missing out on what you guys feel. You get me? Okay. Like you guys feel going to Mexico, I feel going to Oregon. And like I see that and I'm like, okay, I'm not like
really missing out.
Yeah, like I still have that experience. How often do you
go over there?
We used to go yearly. I think we haven't gone. I didn't go last year.
Okay.
I had to work, but then we go yearly.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's like that's what I'm saying. Like it's like that's your little vacation.
Yeah, and that's my Mexico. Is Oregon, and I like now talking to you guys, it's like, okay, I get it. Like, what you guys feel to Mexico is what I feel to Oregon, even though for me, Mexico technically is, like, you know, our roots and our motherland. And I do wish I was closer to my roots, but at the same time, I think it has a lot to do with my parents and whatever. Like, yeah,
So would he be the coconut? Because, like,
nah, fuck
Oregon.
Hey, bro.
Oregon is Mexico? Like,
pinche vacuna, wey.
Oregon, like,
I feel like Brian just needs to go to Mexico, but not go to where the fuck.
Yeah. Like, I need to go and not see my family.
But then even there, bro, like, you don't want to go to Cancun.
Why not?
I mean, I feel like if you go out there, it's kind of like how you said, the pyramids and stuff like that.
Yeah.
It's like...
Okay, so Sam, I know you wanted to get to Tequila Talk because we got to ring this shit in. It's almost going to be 2 hours again. We can't do this shit every fucking week. Thug like that. Thug like that. Alright? Tequila Talk.
Tequila Talk?
We're going to go Tequila Talk, and then one of the things is we're not going to interrupt each other. Okay? Sure. Unless somebody poses a question on Tequila Talk, which you can do. And then it's open to you guys.
I like
short
that idea.
answers, but like, you feel me? Alright.
Tequila Talk, Edgar?
Yeah,
alright. So, Tequila Talk. So, fuck the coach, because that was a winnable game. Fucking the Eagles. Sirianni. I mean, I love the guy, took us to the Super Bowl, but fuck, man. Like, he got just bitch slapped with a fucking loss right there. That's my Tequila Talk.
That's your Tequila Talk. Okay. So, Tequila Talk.
Tequila Talk.
We're back. Tequila Talk. Y'all eat ass?
No.
Oh, a bunch of bitches.
Respect that.
Respect that.
I just think of it more.
Oh, that you do.
I just think of it more.
Y'all never asked. I never said yes. I'm just saying y'all a bunch of bitches. Yes.
It's more of a hygienic thing for me.
It's 2023. Wash that fucking culo away. That's it.
Maybe if they bleach it, but still.
What the fuck? You fucking Kanye now?
Still though, I don't think I would.
Bro. Come on. We're gonna have to shout out our imaginary live studio audiences in here for that fucking amazing deleted scenes.
If she was here, bro, she probably would have said some shit.
Yeah.
I'll tell you this much. She would like, yeah.
Okay.
She probably would have said some shit. She would have been if it was like a quiet on set, nah, fuck that, bro. She would have been fucking, what the fuck?
Okay. We're gonna next week we're gonna ask this shit to her. Live studio audience, they gotta come through. If they come through, we're gonna have a Tequila Talk question to our guests.
That sounds fair. Okay. I'll try to see if I can get that Twitch thing going too.
Yeah, so let's get that Twitch thing going.
Or not even that, Brian. I think we could do the YouTube thing. I think you could do YouTube live.
I can't get on through my phone though if I'm recording it and on YouTube.
Not even if you send them to two different accounts or two different phones.
Oh yeah, I could probably do that.
I'm just saying that way we could just mirror the other phone into the.
But I don't think it'll work on YouTube. I feel like Twitch might be a better platform.
From my understanding, from how things are going, I heard YouTube is like kind of more popping right now. But I don't know. I'm just saying.
Also because like we don't have the followers on YouTube like that.
No.
So like if you have Twitch followers already, I'm sure they get like an alert or something like you're live.
For the most part, I mean, if they put on the notifications.
Yeah. So that might be a better
option.
Avenue. Plus, it would help your Twitch or whatever.
I mean, I could just
stuff.
Yeah, I mean, if there's a way I can mirror it. I mean, I have the camera right there, so ain't no big deal, you know.
Yep. All right.
Is it my turn?
Do you have one?
Bro, what the fuck did I go through?
Oh yeah,
I think mine tops everything.
Okay, we're gonna close it out with your Tequila Talk. But before we do that, I told you guys that you're officially part of the best family, which means you get a hat.
Aww.
Yay.
Brian, edit something going out, some
I can't, dude. I'm fucking stupid.
There's some confetti, bro.
I'm a fucking dumbass. I can't.
Bingo, make it happen.
Bingo's fucking worse. But everybody knows that on the podcast about nothing. If y'all come on, it's a hat. Sam, I don't know why the fuck you didn't get one.
And he's
second.
Actually, you're not, dude. You actually got lapped a few times with some other episodes.
What the fuck? Who?
Yeah, dude.
Who?
It's some other episodes. You got lapped though. You're
fuck no.
I don't even know if you're top 5 at this point.
Show me the evidence later.
Look, I'm gonna let you know. Also, sidebar. I'm a fucking market genius with that fucking shit. I'll talk about it off air, but I'm a fucking genius with this shit.
What was my episode name? I'm about to shout myself out right now.
Yeah, but somehow he's gonna find out how to work IG. And he's gonna start promoting.
I know he's gonna just promote that.
He's
one
just gonna promote that channel. He's not even gonna promote this. He's just gonna promote that one because he needs that one to go number 1.
That's for you, G.
Thank you, sir.
Edgar, welcome to Best. Yeah.
Probably wear this tomorrow, if anything.
God damn, G. Like, you about to cut some oranges right now.
I'll see you tomorrow at 6 a.m. I'm ready.
See? Not a coconut. Right from the motherland right now.
Hey, bro, 99.9% with the vacuna, homeboy. Call me the Aztec warrior.
Sam looked like right now he got the fit to like go to a soccer game to his kids and like question a referee for like a bad call. He about to take off the hat, just like what the hell.
Facts. All right, call it, my boy.
Tequila Talk for me, I think probably goes down as like the worst 2 weeks.
Yes, sir.
So after the podcast, I'm so happy for copyright reasons we don't play music in the background because if we would have been playing Chente, I think it shit would have just been. I probably would have been fucking a hot mess right now. For the same reason why I didn't get hammered today is because I gotta be up in 5 hours to go to Modesto because on the 6th, a week after we had finished filming, they stole my truck.
Yes, sir.
They stole my truck. Sons of bitches. They stole my truck and they took it to Modesto. How the fuck did that shit get all the way over there? I didn't even put gas in my goddamn truck.
Le echaron gas, güey.
I was like in my head, I was like, I'm fucking happy that I didn't put gas in my truck. I fucking woke up. I went outside. My truck wasn't there. My brain was not fucking firing at all cylinders at 7:30 in the morning. I was like, wait, what the fuck? Well, that's where I left my truck. It's like, what the fuck's my truck? It was one of those things where like, I was just like in disbelief. I was like, wait, what the fuck? But in all full circle of positivity, today I got a letter saying that they found my truck in Modesto, California, and that they have it like at an impound or some shit that they had to tow it, and I have to go tomorrow like at 5 a.m. so I can get over there because it's like a 6-hour drive. But in the light of news, I got my truck back. And it's one of those things where I was just like, these 2 weeks, I was just like, I went to Vegas, keep in mind.
Oh, that's right.
With that in your mind?
Yeah. I went to Vegas that same week they stole my truck. I was out there in Vegas. In my head, I was just like, I'm not even having fun, bro. Where the fuck's my truck?
500 on my black truck.
500. I was getting, to a certain extent, I was getting flamed by my coworkers. Well, the close ones that are like, I'm really cool with. It was like, damn, well, they took your shit, they gutted that shit, they stripped that shit down.
Damn.
And then in my head, I was just like, I was telling my coworkers, I was like, bro, if it goes to that point, like, if they call me about my truck, I was like, if it's like that, I don't even want to go see it. It's like one of those shit where it's like,
keep that shit.
It's like, I don't even want to see the fucking evidence.
I want to keep that memory of my truck.
It's like, I'd rather just keep the good memories of my truck. But yeah, man, it was just like one of those things where I was like, they stole my truck. I had a fucking shitty week. Went to Vegas. I was like, I came back in LA on Sunday. Fucking Eagles lost. I was like, Jesus Christ, man. It's like
The world's just falling apart.
I was like, that has. And it was one of those things where I was just like in my head, I was just like, fuck, this week fucking sucked. Because it was one of those shits where I was just like, damn, this shit could not gotten any fucking worse. Yeah. Thankfully, that was it, but I mean, this week came around, like how we mentioned about the Tequila Talks. It was okay, you know. And then Friday today was probably like the best news I got in the news. Best news I got in the morning. Yeah. Aside from the fact that I have to drive out there to fucking go pick it up. But I mean, everything, like one of my coworkers told me, everything happens for a reason. And I mean, my mom said, it's like, my mom told me, like, that truck's gonna come out. Like, they're gonna find that truck. So I was just like, I had that faith, I had that positivity. So I was like, you know what? It's like I gotta have faith that we'll find it. I'm just kind of hoping that wasn't the same, like, intact.
Yeah.
I got in touch with the tow lady, or the people at the yard. They said that, yeah, she said she looked at it. I guess she was like, yeah, it looks fine. It's like the door handle's missing, but that's about it. So I was like, fuck, that ain't shit. My coworker told me they probably were doing some illegal shit, and that's why they took my truck. They took it all the way out there. And then they figured, funny shit, that what I said, I was like, they probably figured they're losing more money having to pump gas in my truck than what the fuck they gotta do. Because my shit's a V8, so my shit fucking easy gas. So it's one of those things where they were like, hey, this shit ain't worth it. So they just ditched the truck, bro. They just got something else. But yeah, that's my Tequila Talk. So it was like, that was my shitty week, but I'm hoping that I'm turning into a new leaf.
Yep.
Tomorrow, hey, stay tuned on my IG though. I mean, y'all probably gonna see this way later, but
this will be next week.
It's gonna be next week, so maybe, hey, I might just post the truck and like, hey, I got that shit next week, just so I can go with the video. More than likely, I'm probably gonna get emotional tomorrow, so I'm probably not posting it tomorrow. So this ain't even gonna matter.
Thug life,
but fuck it,
is what it is. All right, I think that's
a wrap.
All right. Hey, people, you gotta let us know. Well, we'll probably put it on. You know, we gotta do this. We gotta put it on Sam's socials, so that way he has to tag us, so he figures out how to do it. So that way people could try to figure out what tequila is next. What do you think?
My ex is gonna respond to Sam's
What?
fucking stories and shit.
What?
Maybe you post it. Jose Cuervo was the big winner for worst tequila.
That's what they said?
Yeah.
Oh, that's rough.
Yeah, dude.
I mean, we gotta do what the audience says, though, right? I mean, we only brought this one up by default.
Not it. I ain't buying that shit.
A shot of Cuervo?
I'll do it, but I ain't buying it.
Shit. Fuck me up already.
Tradition. There's an insider from the park.
That's right.
I'll fucking get some Cuervo next time. You guys are gonna drink it. Not enjoy it, but you'll drink it.
I mean,
I ain't gonna enjoy it, but I'm gonna drink it. So y'all watch us suffer next week.
Deuces.
Don't forget to follow at best_LA. All the links are in the bio.
What's the bio?
Sam, come on.
Sam, click the page. In the fucking description under the picture, you're going to see a fucking link. Click it. If you want to watch us on YouTube, it's there. Go watch us, like it, subscribe. 5 stars. I don't even know what the fuck they do anymore, but do it. Spotify, Apple Podcasts, iHeartRadio.
Audible.
I don't know who the fuck uses Audible.
He probably does.
That's
bro.
the only thing I have.
You see what I mean?
Jesus
You
Christ.
see what I mean?
Sorry.
I'm telling you, soccer dad, bro.
Find out next time on Dragon Ball Z.
That's the best.
Peace out. See you guys.